So in the past, surfboards didn't have fins. In time, people started making their own homemade wooden fins and glassing them onto surfboards. Fast forward a few years, people started making fins out of fiberglass. But both these fins, wooden and fiberglass, were directly glassed onto the surfboard. People began to look for ways to attach fins to surfboards interchangeably in such a way they could easily take them out for traveling or trade out different fins. And in time, two companies rose to prominence, FCS and Futures. Enter the modern fin box. So most people have never seen a fin box outside of the surfboard. Pretty cool, right? So one thing that's unique about Futures is this flange, this extra wide brim around the fin box. FCS doesn't have it. You could argue you don't need it. FCS fins work great, not to poo on them too hard, but me, I'm really mechanical and I love this flange. What happens is when you glass this into the surfboard, you just have all this extra surface area underneath the fiberglass cloth that's holding it in place, making sure this fin box doesn't get ripped out of the board. So mechanically, at least to me, it seems like a no-brainer. Not to poo on FCS, FCS is amazing, but anyways, the fin snaps in, and then you have a little set screw that goes right through this hole and holds the fin in place. This is Futures ILT one-pass fin installation kit. Super cool, comes with everything you need to route in fin boxes. So once you mark your fin placements on the surfboard, what's cool about this is it has a little marker gauge that snaps in, snaps out. It's got crosshairs, you line it up just perfectly, and then you place the router jig. But now onto where the magic happens, the router bit. So check it out. These are the old school first generation router bits. So I've had these bits for a couple years now, and they're starting to go dull. I've probably only done 60 or 70 boards on this set of bits, and I just feel like they shouldn't be going dull this soon. When you're routing in fin boxes, you either route it right in the foam and you glass over it, or you can actually laminate the board and then cut through the fiberglass. And I've done a good number of cuts post lamination, so you're cutting through the fiberglass, and that I'm sure dulls them a lot more than just foam. But it felt sort of premature. So I reached out to Futures, explained what was happening, sent them some pictures of my router bits, and they had awesome customer service. They quickly emailed me back and they sent me something. This is their brand new hardened steel aluminum titanium nitride coated router bits. These bits look so cool. I am so excited to try them. Doing a little research online, apparently this aluminum titanium nitride coating is super strong. It's super resistant to oxidation, and it's super, super hard. It keeps bits way sharper, way longer. Altogether, Futures has put out 3 new bits. First, they have a brand new bit designed to specifically cut their proprietary leash plug. The second bit is designed for 1/2 inch fin boxes, and the third bit is designed for 3/4 inch fin boxes. You'll notice each bit has 2 parts. First, the deep shank for cutting the deep part of the fin box, and then the outer rim for routing the flange of the fin box. I am freaking excited. I've got a handful of boards in the pipeline that I need to finish, so I'm gonna route some fin boxes, try these bits out, and see how I like them. This is my buddy's 5.9 Samurai, super fun little shortboard. This is the only shortboard I really make, only one I'll sell. And we're gonna pop in some fin boxes. He's gonna do this cool sort of camo pattern on bottom. He's not done yet, but I'm gonna pop in the fin boxes all the same. So I'm running the 8mm section of the Timmy tool along the periphery, and I'm noticing it's nowhere near high enough. So I'm gonna have to elevate this entire router plate. Perfect. Wait, what the heck? How come it didn't route the sides? What? What the heck? How come it didn't route the flanges? I make this entire video talking about how to do a fin box, and now it's not working for me. Okay, I think I figured it out. I was looking at the bits, and I realized the base is different heights on the bits. But, watch. There's a height difference. Here the cutting surfaces are the same, but look how it stands when it's actually in the router. Interesting. I'm gonna write futures about this. I wonder what they're gonna say. That might be really confusing for people unless they have that already figured out beforehand and adapted for in any of the new kits. But for now, I'm just gonna displace and move that shank up, you know, however many mils, probably 2 or 3 mils. So Future sent me just the bits. They didn't send me an entire new kit, right? I've already got all the stuff. But I suspect on the new kits, they probably have a different Timmy tool. So this Timmy tool is set to 8 mils. Oh yeah, that's what we're going for. Look how tight this is. The flange is perfectly level with the board. After adjusting the bit 3 mils, everything is turning out super nice. So interestingly, it turns out that the 2nd gen leash plug bit is actually only 1 mil shorter. Now this I actually think is an improvement. I found that the old bit would route the leash plug a little bit deeper than I had preferred. It would actually set the leash plug subsurface. Look at this comparison route. I did a 1st gen bit and a 2nd gen bit side by side. Beautiful, look at that route. Futures just emailed me back. Found a couple of washers that just happen to be exactly 3 mils thick. Let's turn it on and see what happens. Huh. So these washers are a little too big and they spin around. You could probably find tighter fitting washers somewhere, but I think I've got an easier solution. Much better solution. Well, altogether, despite the hiccup of these bits being a few mils shorter, I absolutely love them. It's a little annoying. You have to displace them 3 mils, but they're so crisp. These routes came out so crisp, so perfect, such tight tolerances. Absolutely recommend them. Thank you, Futures, for sending me these dope bits. I really appreciate it, and stay tuned if you want to see more content comment below if you have any questions or you have any ideas of other videos you'd like me to make. And if you want to see an in-depth tutorial on how to use the ILT one-pass install kit and the Finbox kit, I have another video that's linked up here or up here. Like and subscribe. Much thanks. See you in the lineup.